Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to see you all here this morning. I am here this morning to talk to you about a woman that I met at the YMCA one morning, quite by accident. Her name was Sandra Tibbetts. And Sandra and I sat next to one another waiting for our separate appointments. And she started to tell me the story of why she was there. She had her beautiful granddaughter with her, who I had the great pleasure of meeting, a lovely, joyful little girl, who Sandra told me how much the Y had helped her and her granddaughter. Her son is not able to care for her, so Sandra has the responsibility, and she doesn't have the means to be able to do it. But she has a huge heart, and she came to the Y and asked for help. And of course the Y stepped up to the plate. She told me how wonderfully her granddaughter was doing. She was happy, she was engaged, she came to the Y, she participated in many programs and did things that Sandra could never do on her own. And that's why we're here this morning. We're here this morning to help people like Sandra and her granddaughter, because the Y is not a luxury. The Y is a necessity.
It was through the ELC program that we got involved with the Y. It was the principal there that had given me some paperwork to fill out to see if I could get a scholarship for Autumn. At the age of 3 months old, her mother and father, who were heroin addicted at the time, her mother had gone into a coma. And her dad had thrown himself in a methadone clinic and asked me to take care of the baby while he was in there. He was only in there 72 hours. He came out and said, "I need you to take full custody." We came in and we joined her into gymnastics, and then we joined her into swim, and since then she's done many, many, many activities here. And we call it our second home because it's the place that Autumn is most comfortable at, is the Y. It's her home away from home. My granddaughter's face spoke for itself. Her eyes were huge, like she was at Disneyland. She saw the kids playing, and she wanted to be a part of this very badly. It's like a big family here at the Y. You get to know the people that work here, and you respect them, and I honor what they do. They are very good people with very good hearts. I was so overwhelmed at the generosity that was offered to Autumn, where she could do all kinds of programs. She could grow here and learn to swim and learn to do gymnastics and be like a regular kid with kids her own age. Lynette is an angel from heaven. She came to me when I was in my greatest need and I had nowhere to take Autumn for activities. And she was the one that first introduced us to the Y and all the programs that were available. And since then, we have become very close. And then as we stayed on longer and longer, I found myself almost as addicted to coming here as she was. Because the laughter and the joy it brings her is, you can't buy that. You can't put a price tag on that. They are very well trained for what they do in this place, and it's very happy to see. When they see you coming, they have a smile. It's not like they're at work and they want to leave. They want to be here. They want to help that child grow and learn, and it's amazing how good these kids are. There are good kids in the world. You want to find them, just come to the Y. I would say you couldn't spend $1 any better than putting it here, because you're changing the life of maybe 1, 2, 3, who knows how many children down the line. It always pays forward. One child who gets better wants to make another child better. And that's a chain that should never be broken. I want to give back because it's important to see other children get the chances that Autumn has had, to see them grow and learn and become whole. Autumn would not be as assertive as she is or have the confidence that she has. And she wouldn't be the funny little girl that she is, because that comes from being happy. And this is her happy place.
I could build you a world, I'd start with the sky. I'd make it the color of your big blue eyes. If I could paint you a road, I'd paint you out. Paint you out of this town, right out of this town. I wear unbroken horses run wild and free. That's where you should be. You belong somewhere. You belong somewhere beautiful. Somewhere beautiful. You belong somewhere. You belong somewhere beautiful. Somewhere beautiful. Anywhere you wanna go, hop in the car, we've got it up and road. You belong somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful. Yeah, you belong somewhere. You belong somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful. You belong somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful.
Thank you seems so inadequate when it comes to the life of a child. Your dollars have made a difference in many lives. And to say thank you, I feel, is never going to be enough. So please keep giving so we can keep thanking you year after year for enriching the lives of all these children.